when you have no portfolio or very little portfolio to begin with? How did you make a celebrity trust your work?
You cannot mess up with a celebrity. They know makeup very well.
Celebrities like Kriti Shetty, Malavika Mohan, and Kirti Suresh, I believe their skin already look flawless. So, how much of a work do you have as a makeup artist?
If you have seen Nayanthara ma'am, her brows were like very thin long back, and now it is thicker. How?
When you learn cosmetology, how did this science form help you in achieving the art form?
My skin tone cannot go wrong.
There are people who overutilizing social media and just rely on what they can portray on social media rather than focusing on the skill.
Many of my friends laugh at it. Are you also going to dance in the reel?
How different is makeup for men versus women?
I think most of the men are really scared about makeup.
So, do you require a union card as a makeup artist work in movies?
The worst part was women don't get union cards in South. You come for this budget, this is the budget. You don't know the market that time. You just need an opportunity.
Yeah, there are certain photographers who change their facial features.
Exactly. Whatever art I'm doing, it needs to be delivered right.
I see a lot of delayed payments for photographers and makeup artists.
Got no payment also some days. Once you're done with the bride might block me later on.
Oh, really?
Being a celebrity, will they pay you? None of the celebrity has underpaid me.
Nandini is one of the very few makeup artists who have achieved great height in a short span of time. She has worked with celebrities like Priyanka Mohan, Malavika Mohan, Kriti Shetty, Kirti Suresh, and many more. Many models who have worked with have appreciated her for her flawless and skin-like makeup. 80% of our viewers who are watching our show regularly haven't subscribed to us yet. So can I ask you a favor? If you like our show, if you like what we do here, consider subscribing to us. And my promise to you is, me and my team will do everything in our power to bring a great makeup artist like this to you every month. Enjoy the show. When I was talking to all the models, everyone referred you telling that you are the one person who does the skin flawlessly.
Okay.
So I want to know the secret behind it. So this is what this podcast is about. So
Okay.
to start with, I want to know what was the reason behind the name Kalwan Beauty.
Calvon Beauty is not just a brand to me. It's my vision,
Okay.
my passion, and my reflection towards where I stand right now.
Mm.
Calvon means beauty is more than skin deep. That's a meaning.
Mhm.
I want my brand to represent more than a makeup brand. I wanted to represent a beauty brand because I'm a cosmetologist by profession. Maybe in future I might open up my own brand as well in cosmetics, like lipsticks or anything it might be. So I thought, okay, let me start from that.
And then how did you get to learn makeup? What was your starting point?
So as everyone know that I'm a cosmetologist. So in cosmetology, I've done my PMU, which is permanent makeup. So when I was learning permanent makeup itself, like it's more of it's more deep. You should know the skin more, the texture of the skin more, and also every features of your skin. And then for example, if it is microblading, you have to know the perfect arch of each brows because every brow, any of one brow is not symmetrical to the other one. So where we know how to do skin mapping and all these things, in that I learned in from cosmetology, which helped me in makeup also. So now that I can do a symmetrical brow,
Super.
so
Okay.
equal brow and all,
Okay.
and even the lip shapes, because everybody will have a different lip shapes, right? So based on that,
Okay,
I
fine.
learned
Okay, fine. And at what point did you decide that you want to move from Dubai to India? So I'm asking this because you have a wonderful opportunity in Dubai and California too. Especially when you are a bridal makeup artist, you have opportunities there also. So at what point did you decide that India is the market for you?
I have the greatest opportunity in India. So I
Okay.
feel like, to be very honest with you, I feel India has a larger amount of makeup opportunities because our weddings are like
Correct.
the most expensive weddings around, and even commercials and everything is happening really good. And we are like, I think the fashion is also developed.
Taking off,
It's great here. So I feel more than US and Dubai, I feel I'm making more money here in India.
Okay, fine. Okay, fine. When you do makeup, it is an art form. When you learn cosmetology, it's a science form. So how did this
Okay.
science form help you in achieving the art form?
Okay, great.
Mm.
So when I learn cosmetology, is more about skin. You will learn exactly about what kind of skin it is, how to work with each skin, and what's a different texture in skin. How do we work on melanin, which is pigmentation.
Yes.
So now I know in makeup, it's a different vision again.
Okay.
So in makeup, so how do I correct the melanin disturbance? So that
okay.
I have to go into color theory, which makeup helped me. So how to cancel the color, how to correct it and all. I think cosmetology is the one thing which helped me with color theory because
Okay.
I can my skin tone cannot go wrong. That I'm very sure about
Okay,
it.
okay.
So I think cosmetology helped me a lot in that.
Okay, okay.
So learning cosmetology helped me as an artist where I'm today.
Hmm.
So I'm very much grateful for the
Learning.
path which I come from.
Okay, okay, fine. So would you recommend 18-year-old who's starting to learn makeup right now uh, to learn cosmetology also, because it will come with a degree, right? Rather than just learning makeup, would you recommend someone to learn cosmetology also if they have the power to learn?
I would recommend, if at all, if you want to learn a makeup, I
Mm.
would recommend learn with a good makeup artist
Mm.
where they teach all these things. Because when
Mm.
I learned makeup as a profession, I think it's more of whatever I have learned in cosmetology, the basics I've
Mm.
learned in makeup.
Oh, okay.
So a good
Mm.
a makeup teacher will definitely tell you the science behind the skin,
Okay,
how to deal with
okay,
features, how to correct everything.
okay.
So
Not necessarily that you have to take up this as a course
not
and
at all, not
okay,
at all,
okay.
not at all.
Maybe if you find a good teacher, they'll only run through the
It's
basics.
their duty to teach the
Okay.
basics about makeup. I
Oh.
think this is very important in makeup more than how to do a liner or how to do a lipstick. It's more about what makeup
First
is.
learn about the skin and
Skin, that's the most important factor.
okay, okay. How much of an impact does makeup have on your microblading?
So microblading, it's all about drawing strokes. So for me, every strokes has become an art. So for example, if I'm doing a stroke towards a liner, it really helped me because my hands are more trained.
Oh, okay.
And also if I'm doing a strokes towards the eyebrows, and again, I have already done the strokes naturally.
Okay. So it helps you the both
it's
ways.
helped me a lot.
Okay.
And also, not necessarily you need to be a microblading artist again to be a makeup artist.
Okay.
Strokes are strokes.
Okay.
So if you learn how to do it, it's all
I'll
because
ask him when he comes.
because in microblading you have to do face mapping. Mapping, which again you have to do a mapping towards each brows. Like
Okay.
you have to do which one is bigger and which one is smaller and which facial shape it suits and all. So I think it would
I think
definitely
microblading is essentially making the eyebrows symmetry. Is it
symmetric. If the client want thicker, thinner, for example, if you have seen Nayanthara ma'am, her brows were like very thin long back,
Yes,
and
yes,
now
yes.
it is thicker. How?
Okay.
It's not that hair has grown all over, no, right? It's a technique, it's a microblading which has helped them.
Okay, okay. Fine. And do they not require makeup after that when they do that microblading? Someone doesn't need to touch it again? Does it work like that?
Microblading is nothing but depositing a pigment on your skin. So again, makeup is also the same. You're depositing a pigment in the skin, but not internally, just outer layer.
Okay.
So if you have done a microblading, then you don't need a eyebrow makeup.
Okay, okay. So the one aspiration every makeup artist has is to do their makeup for a celebrity. So how did you, at the beginning of your career, achieve that when you have no portfolio or very little portfolio to begin with? How did you make a celebrity to let them to do makeup on them?
See, to get any clients, celebrity is also a client. To get any clients, your portfolio is the most important factor. So when the moment I came from the US, I don't know anybody here. I have nobody to help also.
Okay.
So slowly you build a contact, you build a network. I think our industry is more of networking
Yes,
and
yes, yeah.
contacts, right? So that's how I started. And then I've never thought myself or never thought that I should do for celebrity only or I should do only bridals. For me, it's about just I need to do makeup for everyone. That's all.
Okay.
So celebrities, I think the more you prove yourself, and then the more your profile prove what you have, how talented you are. I think everything will come to you,
Okay.
and celebrities also will.
Okay. Okay. So once you work with a particular celebrity, they seem to really love your work and you seem to work with them again and again. So I've seen a lot of people who work with a particular celebrity and that's their job. That's it. They're not repeated again. So what is the secret for you to keep getting repeated again and again?
Yeah. Thank you. Actually, I have to be very thankful for them calling me again and again.
Yes.
See, the consistency, professionalism, and the trust you build towards each other is the most important factor, I would say.
Okay.
So whenever they call me for job, I think I'm not saying no. Even if I'm busy or if I have a personal issue or whatever, I'm not saying no to anybody who calls me. Like I have not say no. I'll just run. So they have a feeling that they can trust me at any point. If they have an emergency of if they are going for an event, I can go.
Okay.
I'll be like, okay, Kriti,
One
I'm
call?
coming. Yeah, I'm coming
Okay.
there. That's how. If I'm busy, then I would say. So see, celebrities, as you told me, that they work with a lot of people and they know makeup very well. Okay, you
Hmm.
cannot mess up with a celebrity
Okay.
because with the bridal makeup, I mean, if a bride is calling you, they're not, they
You
they
have a
don't know
little
much
room
about
to, yeah.
makeup.
Hmm.
So with the celebrities, it's more of they know makeup, so you cannot mess up with them. So you have to prove yourself that you are much more knowledgeable than the people who has done it before, right?
Correct. Correct.
So to earn that, you need to be more knowledgeable.
Okay. Okay.
So I think if you're a good makeup artist, if you're knowledgeable enough to do
Hmm.
how to do makeup, then I
Hmm.
think you can easily crack it.
Okay. And you were talking about the consistency, right? Were you talking about the makeup consistency? Like, for example, you're doing makeup for Priyanka Mohan yesterday, and next month also you'll be able to achieve the same kind of look. Is it that consistency we're talking about, or?
No,
Mm,
it's about consistency in the sense like if you're doing a makeup yesterday
mm,
for a different movie or
mm,
different event,
mm,
so tomorrow the mood board need not be the same.
mm,
It
mm,
might be a completely different mood board
mm.
where you will get on the spot.
Okay. Oh,
So
on the spot.
on the spot only,
Okay. Okay.
nobody will send you the previous day
Okay.
or
Okay.
anything as such. So in that time, you have to prepare your brain. You
Mm.
have to brush up your color knowledge and everything,
Okay.
and
Okay.
you have to do it. So
Okay.
I think that thing I have not did any mistakes so far. So
Okay.
whatever you get a mood board,
Mm.
you should be in a position where you should achieve it.
Okay. When you're trained properly, you can do on the spot also.
Exactly,
Mm.
practice. Like
Mm.
it's all about practice
Mm.
and knowing everybody's features better.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
And for example, if I'm talking to you right now, I'm
Okay.
just
Okay.
my brain is just activating like, okay,
Mm.
this is the features where I have to correct it.
Okay. Okay.
So
Okay. So what do you want to correct on me?
I think you already have a makeup right now with you.
Yeah, little bit.
So
Mm.
the brows are on the right side. I need to correct a bit.
Okay. Okay.
Probably I
So
need
as a makeup artist, you are very keen on noticing all.
noticing. If I talk to any human, I'll be like, okay, my hand will be like completely drawing.
Okay.
Okay, where
Okay.
I have to correct it.
How did you transition from working with South Indian celebrities? Like you were working with Vidya Pradeep and Aishwarya Dutta at the beginning. How did you transition from that to working with pan Indian celebrities like Kirti Suresh, Malavika Mohan, Kriti Shetty? You know.
It's a journey basically.
Okay.
So you never know who is calling next. It's a journey where you have to go across.
Mm.
So basically trust your work, trust the process of what you're going to do,
Mm.
trust the people who you work with, and then
Mm.
just go with the flow.
Okay. Okay.
That's all you can do.
You didn't have a vision and all to so that I have to work with this celebrity.
No, I had a vision. The
Okay.
moment in my first interview, I said
Mm-hmm.
a question asked. They asked me a question like, "Who do you want to work with?"
Mm-hmm.
So I said, I want to work with Kirti Suresh.
Okay.
So
Why was that?
it's a goal which I took it.
Okay.
Why? Because I'm a great fan of Kirti.
Okay.
And that time Mahanati has been released, and I'm
Okay.
like, wow.
Mm.
And she has a beautiful features to work on. She has a
Mm.
very pretty features.
Mm.
So I always wanted to work with Kirti,
Okay.
and I think
That happened.
that happened.
Okay.
So I think more than it being happened by himself,
Mm.
you have to go to the journey where that's a goal
Mm.
where you have to crack it. So
Correct.
where all I have to go.
Correct. Correct. It's
And who all
basically
you have
kind
to
of
meet.
like a manifestation.
Manifestation also.
Okay. Mm.
More than manifestation, it's more of a hard work also.
Yes,
So
yes.
yeah.
Hard work plus
Less
manifestation.
manifestation.
Okay, fine. So I also have this one doubt. So how do you handle when this celebrities and clients are not convinced with the makeup that you do? Is it like you have to rub it off fully and you have to do it again, or how does it work?
Honestly, Arvind, I've never had this issue before.
super.
I've never had this issue before,
Okay.
even with the celebrity clients or even brides or
Mm.
anybody. Sabi.
Mm.
I've never had that, okay, you have to rub it across.
Okay, okay, okay.
So, by the moment I finish off my makeup, they'll be like,
Oh, okay, fine.
so,
So this only happens when you have a lot of practice, I guess. Mm?
practice.
Mm.
Any industry, and as an artist, practice plays a major role.
Mm.
So, the more you practice, you develop your skill.
Okay.
The more you develop your skill, it's going to deliver.
The more less errors that you make on the
Yeah,
thing.
yeah,
Okay.
exactly. And also, you will know when you're doing also
Okay.
where you have to correct,
Mm.
where the detailing is necessary.
Okay.
So the detailing also plays a major role in makeup.
But then how different is makeup for men versus women? As you told that men are scared to get makeup, right?
Mm.
So how different is it? Like, what will you do to convince them? Like, you'll tell that your skin will look as it is. Like,
So men, the first thing they will not ask you is, I want to increase my skin tone. They
Okay.
will not ask
Okay.
because they know that they want to look
Natural.
They want to look
Mm.
natural. So
Correct.
that's the best thing about it also.
okay,
And second thing is, I think makeup for anybody, I mean, makeup for men and women are same. So you're going to use the same techniques. You might not put a lipstick, or you might not do a lot of shadows or anything,
Okay.
but skin is skin.
Skin is
We do
skin.
the skin the same. Maybe we don't do much of contour because they might have beard or anything. Contour
Okay.
might not be necessary.
Okay.
But everything is the same.
Okay. Okay. Fine. What would be the one thing that makeup artists should avoid doing for men?
For men,
Yeah.
so basically, yeah, I think this will help a lot.
Okay.
So when once you're done with the base,
Mm.
what they will think is, okay, men does not need an eyeshadow.
Okay. Mm.
Okay. So they will leave the base when they do the concealing
Okay.
and powdering, and that's it.
Mm. Mm.
They'll be fine. People think that, okay, it's
Mm.
done.
Okay.
But there is something called depth in the
Mhm.
eyes. So
Mm.
everybody has deeper eyes, no? We have depth towards
Correct.
the eyes.
Mm.
So the moment they put concealer, you're covering up the depth.
Okay.
And then you leave just like that,
Mm.
and they will look pale.
Mm. Mm.
The eyes will not show. So
Mm.
you create a depth towards, according to the eye shape, you
Oh.
create the depth. So
Oh.
with a brown shadow.
Okay.
So that
okay.
means the eyes will be popped up out.
Okay. Okay.
So that thing, I think I have done it, and many of my grooms or
Did you
male
do to Anthony also?
yeah,
Oh, super.
they
Okay.
really
fine.
like it.
So how important do you think trial makeup is? Especially you as a celebrity makeup artist have a lot of validation that you have worked with a lot of celebrities. Do a bride come to you and ask that like you have done a lot of makeup to celebrities so that I don't need trial makeup? Has that ever happened, or what is your opinion on this?
Absolutely, trial makeup is the most important,
Okay.
no matter even if you're a celebrity makeup artist or how
Oh.
big you are,
Okay.
because trial plays a major role.
Mm.
Where because you are talking to a different person, you have not worked with her skin before, you
Correct.
don't know what is
Mm.
her likes and dislikes or anything.
Mm.
So that time a consultation plays a major role. In the consultation, you have to sit with her and talk to her and see what is her likes, what is her dislikes. Because for every bride, it's a big day,
Mm.
and that's the last. Like if you
Correct.
mess up, then that's it. That is it.
Okay.
So you cannot mess somebody's life,
Mm.
right?
Mm.
And also, as a makeup artist, you should know, like, what kind of lip shade she likes, what kind of eye shade she likes, what kind of look she has in the mind,
Okay.
and also to know about her costume,
Mm.
jewelry, lighting. Like we used to talk to the photographer, like
Oh, okay, okay.
like what
Mm.
kind of lighting are you going to place? Is it going to
Okay.
be warm or
Mm.
so based on that we do makeup.
Okay,
So
okay.
I think trial is the most important.
Okay.
Even if you reach any height,
Okay.
trial is the most important.
Okay. Okay. And do you think you should charge for the trial makeup? Because there has been incidents where people come for trial makeup
Mm.
and they use that as a makeup for them to go to any occasions or parties.
Mm.
This has happened before. Do you
Yes,
think any makeup artist should charge for the trial makeup?
Any makeup artist should charge for trial makeup
Okay.
because it's a day investment. You're going
Mm.
from the place to place,
Mm.
and you have to finish it off.
Okay.
And also it's a time investment, and
Okay.
also it's a product investment.
Yes. Yes. Mm.
Correct.
Yeah.
So you are then I think everybody should charge for trial.
Yeah. Just because you think that you might get that bridal offer, you should
And what?
not
Sorry.
be like not charge the.
What if she say no later on?
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
Mm.
Then your day is
Your loss.
lost. Right. So I think no matter what, if she's
Okay.
booking you or
Mm.
not, trial is trial, and you have to charge for
Okay.
it.
And does trial makeup help you in carrying less products to the actual shoot? Because you are sorted with foundation and lip color and everything. No? So on the day of the wedding, you only have to carry less amount of products, right? Does
No,
it
I
help?
used to carry a bag of
Everything.
product.
Okay.
So
Okay.
because
Just
of that,
in
I got
case-
a lot of back pain issue.
Okay. Mm.
But I trial in the trial, you're going to do the skin,
Mm.
the eyes, lips, everything. And on the big day also, you're going to do the complete thing.
Okay.
So for me, trial is not, some people does half a face of trial. Well, I don't do half a face of trial.
Okay.
I used to do full face of trial.
Okay.
Because after that, she have to keep the skin and see how the
Mm.
makeup is moving or not, whether is it
Mm.
oxidizing, is the
Correct,
foundation is getting darker or not.
Mm.
So these all matters a lot in
Correct,
trial,
correct.
right?
Yeah.
So product doesn't plays any difference in it.
Okay. Okay. One another thing that we ask them to do is we ask them to bring their wedding saree or wedding lehengas also, so that they can see the entire look
The-
look in the mirrors.
exactly. Oh, I don't do that. Maybe
Okay.
probably I can keep it on her and see,
Mm.
but we don't drape and all. But I think when you keep it itself, like, you'll know
You'll
the
know
color.
the color
yeah.
and all.
Yeah.
Okay. So as I said before, the one thing that you are known for is your very natural skin-like and dewy makeup. What would be the one secret or one hack to achieve that?
Mhm.
Is it like because of you do a very good skin prep, or what is it?
Yeah, skin prep is like very important.
Mm.
But doing a flawless skin-like makeup, I think it's more of technique and blending.
Mm.
So So it's an art, right? It's an art.
Correct.
So you should know how to blend everything. You should
Mm.
know how to blend a foundation, how to blend a blush, how to blend a contour, how to
Correct.
where to place a contour and
Mm.
where not to place a contour.
Okay.
So if people see Instagram and they will be like, okay, this is where I have to do. So
Mm.
it's about A, B, C, D.
Mm.
So makeup is not about A, B, C, D. It's
Mm.
about it can be Z, G, F. So it
Correct,
depends
correct,
upon
correct. Mm.
who we are applying it.
Okay.
So
Actually, again, it is an art. It's not a science or math formula where
It-
it is where you have predetermined places that you have to do, right?
I would say it's a art, science, and math.
Okay.
Because science, you need to know about the skin,
Mm,
right?
mm,
Where
mm.
is the disturbance? What is acne, and how to deal with this
Correct.
acne? How to
Mm.
correct it, and all. Maths, you have to do the mathing of each brows, like which side arch is better and which side
Mm.
which side is lesser. So you need to know all these
Okay.
things.
Mm.
And also, it's a skill, art.
Okay.
So where to
So
do
it combines
it's
everything.
combination.
Okay, fine. So for celebrities like Kriti Shetty, Malavika Mohan, and Kirti Suresh, I believe their skin already look flawless.
Hmm.
So how much of a work do you have as a makeup artist?
Yeah, I mean, many of my clients has asked me that,
Okay.
so being a celebrity, they will be very beautiful, no? So
Okay.
what is there in makeup?
Mm.
They are very pretty, no doubt about it. They're
Okay.
very beautiful. They are the profession as a is their profession
The
to maintain
profession.
their skin, hair, and everything. But makeup plays a major important role as well. So the skin is nice, but nobody's skin is flawless. They will not have this glass skin, like it's not that way. They will also have issues. They will also have acne. One day they might have an acne, another day they might not have an acne. It's a basic.
Correct.
They might for them they will be standing a lot in sun, like when they're working in films, then
Correct.
they'll get tanned. So for me, I have to correct the tan and then make the skin look flawless. And also, I used to work in films or songs or anything. Each director has a different version. Yeah, as an
Correct.
artist, like they will have you need to bring down the skin tone, like you need to get them to the brown skin
Oh,
tone. So
okay.
I have to do that as well.
Okay.
So
Have you done that?
many times, yeah.
Okay.
So makeup plays an important role
mm.
with celebrities, and for them it is everyday thing. So
Okay. So there are people who look flawless naturally without any makeup, but when they visit some makeup artists, they make them look 5 to 10 years older.
hmm.
So I want to know what would be your approach for a person who's already flawless.
See, for me, makeup is not about transforming the person to person. For
Okay.
me, makeup is about
Mm.
enhancing whatever they have.
Mm.
They already have a beautiful features.
Correct.
Just to enhance each features is all they needed.
Mm.
Okay. Yeah, I understand. Like some people have done the before after,
Yes,
and
yes.
then the after would be like worse, and
Worse,
that people
yes.
will think why why is the makeup
Yeah.
artist?
Mm.
Yeah, I understand. I think they might not be stronger in color theory.
Mhm.
They might not be stronger in how much amount of products they have to use
Mm.
or the right products to use. So
Mm.
for them, probably I think they should train their eyes more.
Okay, fine.
That's what I feel.
Train the eyes more in the sense you have to look at a lot of references and see.
Anything it might be.
Okay.
So makeup is an art. So
Mm.
for me, so when the moment I step out, I see people like
Mm.
train your eyes, like how to correct and all.
Okay.
Train
okay.
the colors.
Okay.
This is the color. Okay, warm is this, and
Natural white is-
natural is
Mm.
what. And then also when you see in ocean, you can see learn about the blending,
Okay.
like
fine.
how the sky towards the ocean is blended.
Mm.
So that makeup is all about blending
Okay,
again.
okay,
So
okay.
that then you will know
Okay.
what is blending.
So you're
how to-
telling that you have to train your eyes first, and the second thing is just because you have all the products and you were taught a certain steps, you don't have to blindly follow all these steps.
No,
like
makeup
you-
does not has ABC. Makeup has EGF2 or GFI
Okay.
also. So it's not about this client have this I can apply the same technique for the other client. That is not what makeup is all about.
Okay.
Makeup is all about like everybody has a different technique. Everybody has a different product to use and the product right amount of product. to use.
Okay. And you have to know to identify that and use it.
Exactly.
Correct. What is your opinion on payment culture in the field right now? Because I see a lot of delayed payments for photographers and makeup artists. I don't know if the designers are affected by this, but photographers, makeup artists, and stylists are affected by this. So, what is your thought on this?
Got no payment also some days.
Okay.
So yeah, it's a tough
How do you
part.
handle that when you get no payment and
Can't help you. Can only ask them. So there is
Okay.
no specific union where you can go and talk about it or anything, right? There are. I mean, right now it's not happening. But when I start my career, like after once you're done with the bride might block me later on.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. I have had
They just
many.
block you.
They just block you.
Okay.
And I'll be like, we don't know where to go now. So you'll
Okay.
be going to the mandapam and doing a makeup. So you will not be able to go. You will not
God.
know the house.
Hmm.
You will only know the phone, and you will be in a position where you don't want to go and create an issue, and
Hmm.
you won't be like, okay, fine, chuck it.
Hmm.
So that's how it has been days like that also. But right
Okay.
now, I don't have
Once you
any of
get
them.
to a certain place, I don't think.
Once you get to a certain place, you will not get into
Okay.
that.
Okay. Hmm.
Yeah, when I started my career, I have
Okay,
gone
so
through all this.
You mentioned about union, right? I have a small thing. I wanted to form a small community where people don't exploit that, at least that community.
Hmm.
So have you ever been exploited? Is there any situation where someone has exploited you in anywhere in the beginning of their career?
Hmm. Yeah,
Hmm.
definitely, because I don't have any help when I came back from the US.
Okay. Okay.
So people call you and you approach people. That's how it works. Once you approach people, you will do a you will start working with them and all.
Hmm.
And after that, you might have a project which is coming up, and
Okay.
they might remember you, and they might call you,
Hmm.
and they will be like, okay, Nandini, you come for this budget. This is the budget.
Okay.
And you will be like, you don't know the market that time. You
Hmm.
don't know. Okay, maybe you just need an opportunity,
Hmm.
because everybody needs an opportunity to prove themselves,
Hmm.
right?
Hmm.
So that time, I also will be like, yeah, okay, I'll come. And I will be like, what is the budget? And this is the budget.
Hmm.
And I'll be like, okay, go. And the same stylist or the photographer, they come to me right now and they ask me for
Okay.
a way different budget.
Okay.
And that time I'll be in shock. You call me for that budget and
Okay.
you're calling for this budget. So what happened to that budget?
Hmm.
So you understand what is happening.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
So that time it really
So
hurts.
basically, at that time, since I was a newbie, you were trying to play with very less amount.
Pay with very less amount.
Hmm.
Exploit, like that's why. And
Okay.
we in a situation, we also that time we just need an opportunity. We'll
Correct,
run for
correct.
the opportunity,
Hmm,
right? So
hmm.
you don't know all these things. You would have
Hmm.
not done a competitor search, or
Hmm.
how much is the current market pricing.
Hmm.
Nothing, you would have done it.
Okay.
So that time you will get expert, but it's all learning.
Okay. So talking about that, what are your thoughts on collaborations? Especially at the beginning of the career, I think you need to do a lot of collaborations to get work. What are your thoughts on collaboration for other brands that you had to work and for your own purpose also?
Hmm. Okay. When you do a right collaboration, it's the best thing actually. Right collaboration in the sense, getting into right people,
Mm.
putting it yourself in a where you can prove yourself better.
Mm.
For example, if you're bringing out a concept, okay, you'll be like, okay, hey, this is the concept, this is the look which I have to achieve.
Mm.
And who you should know that who to call.
Correct.
And because the right people can bring you
The best out.
the best out of it, and they can take you for heights also.
Mhm, mhm.
So for example, the photographer plays a major important role when you're doing a right
Mm.
collaboration, because as a makeup artist, my thing is like, whatever art I'm doing, it
Mm.
needs to be delivered right.
Correct.
I do not want the photographer to make an art. For
Mhm,
example, in
mhm,
editing, they might
Mm.
do all the Photoshop things,
Correct,
and
correct.
I think you might know it better,
Yes,
Arvind.
yes,
Like,
yeah.
how do they do all these
Correct.
things? Like,
Mm.
they completely remove off the skin tone,
Mm,
do a different tone of lipstick.
Yeah, yeah. There are certain photographers who change the facial features.
Exactly.
Mm.
So so that's why you have to choose. In terms of collaboration, you need to choose your people right.
Mm, mm.
So you should know who to choose.
I think you have to choose the photographer who aligns with your artistic vision.
Exactly.
Correct.
He knows what is the best to
Mm,
do.
mm.
And also the stylist, to bring out the essence about the
Yeah.
how to deal with the clothing, what kind of jewelry the model, it'll suit for the model, and all these things.
Okay.
And as a models as a face, they are going to be the face for the whatever the photograph you're going to do.
Correct.
So when you're choosing a model, you need to choose, okay, will the model go with the concept you have chosen? I mean, anybody can go with anything, but whatever you have in your mind, will she go with? So you need to know and analyze things, that who you need to approach and what you need from them. So you
Okay.
going for a collaboration, you need to know the right person to collaborate with,
Okay,
because you
okay.
don't want to waste your time and money.
Correct. So you are telling that even if it's a collaboration, it should be for the right reason with the right person.
Exactly.
Okay. Has any celebrity asked you for collaboration?
Honestly, no, Arvind.
Oh,
None of
really? Okay.
none of the celebrities has
Okay.
called me for collaboration
Mhm,
until
mhm.
now. Because many people has asked me also, like,
Mhm,
being a celebrity, will they pay you? Because
Okay.
even a basic people are not paying us.
Mm.
none of the celebrity has underpaid me.
Okay,
Like they
okay,
always
okay.
paid me.
Mm.
Maybe initially when I started my career, they paid me little,
Mhm,
but
mm.
right now I'm happy with
Even if
whatever.
it's a little amount, they'll pay it.
They will pay you. They
Okay.
won't call you for free.
Oh, nice. So that's one good thing. No, even if they have a lot of makeup artists at their disposal, they can easily call someone for collaboration. But even then, they are ready to pay and get the work done.
Correct.
Mm.
When it's the right artist, I think they also needed a right artist in their
Mm, mm.
because as a celebrity, they need makeup every day,
Correct.
and they don't want to lose an
Mm,
artist
correct.
without paying them. So they will
Okay.
definitely pay.
Okay. So you do fashion makeup and bridal makeup. So which one excites you the most, and which one you want to get ready and go to? Which
It
one excites you the most?
excites me the more. I think both excites me the more.
Okay.
Fashion, it brings you out,
Mm,
the creative side in you,
mm,
the bold look which you would like to
okay.
achieve,
Mm,
the colors you would like to play with,
mm,
and I think fashion I really enjoy a lot, like
okay.
because it's a great platform for you as an artist to prove your talent, right? You because for every shoots I do in terms
Mm,
of fashion,
mm,
um, you for me it's more of every picture whoever seeing my picture they have to, I'm just selling the picture. It's about me
okay.
selling my
Okay.
my
Mm,
work,
mm,
right?
mm,
So fashion, the more you prove yourself, the more you feel okay, the more challenges you take in fashion, people
mm,
will think you like, okay, if she
okay.
can do this,
Mm,
for her the basic is nothing. So
okay.
it's just about
Has it worked for you like that?
oh, many times, yeah.
People who see fashion, one of your fashion shoots, and think if she can pull this off,
She can easily pull
you
off
would
a
have
basic
finished.
brand shoot.
Okay. Okay. Mm, mm.
So that's where you just have to prove yourself, like
Okay. Okay. Okay.
I'm talented enough, because
Okay. Okay.
nobody will help you. It's
Mm,
just about
mm.
you proving yourself like
Okay.
constantly.
Mm.
Okay, I can do this better. I can do that better.
Okay. I think in fashion shoots you have the creative liberty, right?
Creative liberty. Yeah,
Mm.
as an artist, you will enjoy more playing
Mm.
with all these colors and everything.
Okay.
Right?
Okay. Fine.
And even if it is an error, it should be fine
Yeah.
because it's an
Maybe
art.
art. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I think you can't experiment with the bride because
You
that is the
cannot,
biggest day in your life.
because that's a.
Mm.
I love doing my brides as well, because my
Mm.
brides are all about minimalistic,
Mm. Mm.
um, having a they all are very knowledgeable in makeup, I would say,
Okay. Okay. So
because
whoever the bride who has come to you.
whoever the brides I have come across, the
Mm.
moment I start talking about the makeup, they
Mm.
can easily understand what
Okay.
makeup is, because right now Instagram and everything, they know
Mm.
what products are we using, what's the technique you're going to use, whether it's the evening look, can we go for deeper tone and all this.
Mm.
They know all these
Oh.
things.
Okay.
So my brides are very smart and talented, I would say.
Mm.
So they always have bring an best version in terms of makeup.
Okay.
So even the more bride I work with, they will be like, okay, can we try this, Nandini? Can we try that? And I'll
Oh.
be like, yeah, because that's about communication, what we have, right? So I think brides, I love it.
Okay.
If you ask me like what is
The one thing we have to pick up.
one thing which I have to pick up, in the sense like, I don't know, fashion fuels my creativity side, and brides, they fuels my heart. So
Okay.
I can't choose any.
Okay. Okay. Fine. So when working with a lot of celebrities and models, who was the one person who helped you more in advancing in your career? Was it the photographer, or was it the stylist, or was it the celebrity itself?
So it's a mixture of them.
Okay.
It's a mixture of all of them. Photographers help me capture the work.
Mm.
Models help me, are the face of my
Carry out
project.
your work.
They have to carry it. And designers plays a lot of role, because more than makeup artists, it's an investment of product.
Mm.
For them, it's investment of the
Their
clothing.
outfit.
So everybody have to help each other
Okay.
growing together
Mm.
in our industry. In our industry is more about relationship and trust, and the
Okay.
networking. Without knowing anybody, you can't come with.
Okay.
So,
Okay. I'm just asking you because is there any person who's referring you the most? Is it the stylist? I feel like now the control is in the stylist hand. Earlier it used to be in photographer's hand.
Hmm.
Now even the brands are approaching the stylist first, and the stylist puts together the entire team.
okay, if you ask me, like,
Mm.
if you ask me,
Mm.
everybody has control on anything.
Mhm,
Like, for
mhm.
example, for me as a makeup artist,
Mm.
many of my clients have asked me, do you know a good photographer?
Okay.
Do you know
okay.
a good stylist who have you worked
mm.
with, Nandini?
Mm.
Maybe the same question have gone to the photographer also.
Okay.
So as I
okay.
told you, it's
Mm.
all about networking.
Mm.
Um, so anybody can
Okay. It's
refer
not just
you.
one person.
No, it's not
Anybody
just
can
one
refer you. Okay.
person. It's
Mm.
not definitely not just one.
Okay,
For
okay.
me, I got a lot of opportunities from word of mouth,
Mm.
directly on Instagram, people like clients, or if it's a celebrity, the managers calls me. So
Okay,
the celebrity would have whoever the celebrity is, they would have shared the contact of the Instagram page, and they directly contact me, taking my contact from my profile.
Okay,
So
okay,
that I think nobody helps each other.
okay.
Everybody should help each other.
Which, correct. So as we have seen that you have worked in a lot of movies also. So do you require a union card as a makeup artist to work in movies?
Definitely. If
Okay.
you're stepping inside a movie, you
Mm.
need a makeup artist union card. Otherwise, you cannot work.
Okay,
They
okay.
will not let you work first.
You have also discussed in one of the previous podcasts with stylist Anusha that wanted to restrict the upcoming talents if you only have to have union card to work in the movies.
Hmm.
What is your opinion on this?
See, it's not about upcoming talents. On you just have to. If you wanted to work for films, for me, films, I really have passion towards film, to creating a different look.
Okay.
It's quite challenging to achieve
mm.
different each
Okay.
looks. For example, in Tangalan, we created for Malvika
Okay.
the Aarti look. So
Okay.
it's very different, unique looks we created. So you definitely need a union card.
Mm.
But the worst part was in Tamil Nadu union card. I mean, if you want to work for South films,
Okay.
so the South Indian Union, they don't give you a union card. That's the worst part.
For what? For how?
I
don't
mean,
understand.
women don't get.
Oh, really? Okay.
If I talk around, it'll end up in feminism and all. So, but yeah, women don't get union cards in South.
Don't get at all? Is it really difficult to get it?
You don't get it all.
Okay, okay. Then how was it?
I don't mind saying this,
Okay.
but you don't get it all because a lot of I have struggled when I started my career. Wanted to work
Even though when you have a lot of portfolio and your portfolio is strong and even celebrity recommends you, it is difficult to get union card as a.
Yeah, definitely. Because when I started my career, I already had an experience in makeup for 9 years, and I have done all my courses from the US, Dubai, and all. But that doesn't matter. They
Okay.
asked you, would you be? You have to come. You have to start from the serial and then go for a TV shows
Okay.
and then get into films.
Okay, okay.
So it doesn't make sense to me. Like, why would I do it? Right.
Okay, okay.
So I think why, but somebody have to talk about it.
I think this has
correct.
to be changed.
This needs to be changed for definitely for sure. Yeah.
Okay. I think the metric to measure your worth should be on based on your work, not should be on your gender or caste or religion or anything. Like
Nothing.
That.
No. It should never be there. We are our industry is more into
More a creative
skill,
industry.
creativity. I think that should speaks a lot more than all these things.
Correct.
If you're speaking this, then you're losing a talent.
Yes, yeah. But then, how are you working since you said you don't have a union card?
I have a Mumbai union card, so
Okay.
from there I can.
So is it
work.
easier
and
to
I
get
also
it
has a US union card, so
Oh,
I
okay,
can. I worked there for a film there, so I got a card from there as well.
Is it easier to get it in Mumbai than in Tamil Nadu?
It's not that easy, but you have to get it because otherwise you can't work in film. So you have to go in the process to get it.
Compared to
Tamil Nadu, you will never get it.
Oh, really?
There,
Okay.
yeah.
So a person, like, I'm just generally asking, a person who's not traveled a lot, they'll find it really difficult, no, only to get it in Tamil Nadu.
Forget about Tamil Nadu, Arvind. Like even in Hyderabad, you cannot get.
Oh, okay.
So it's about South.
South.
Complete South. Think about it.
Oh, okay.
So think about how much they don't want any women to come and work. So it's a complete South.
So
which
for
has been
them, now
banded.
you are a Mumbai makeup artist. A Mumbai makeup artist and came and worked for Tangalan.
That's
they'll
it.
be telling. Okay.
Yeah. That's
You're
how
not even though you're from South.
and they will talk. They will ask you, "Do you know Tamil?" I'm
Okay.
like, yeah, of course I know Tamil, but I have a Mumbai card.
Okay, fine. So as you said, you also have an international union card. No? What was that process, and how is it different from getting it in India?
So see, in India, we finish a makeup course. Anybody can work next day. That's how it is, right? For example, you will go with an individual artist or a makeup school to get trained, and next day you start working, start building your profile, and you work.
Okay.
That's how it is. But when you complete your course internationally, so people in the international here people doesn't know what is the difference between international makeup artist and
National makeup.
Yeah, national makeup artist. So international makeup artists, we get into these exams. We have to get a license to become a makeup artist. To touch a skin, to touch a client, you need to have a license.
Okay.
And for that, we have a lot of examinations to go.
Okay.
And it's a process where we have to. It's exactly like what doctors are going to get a license to be a doctor. The same thing we have to go. Once you get it, you can go and approach for a movie union there. And once you
and is there any validity attached to this license? Like This is
Validity,
valid for
yes. It's valid for only 1 year.
Oh, really? Okay.
And here it's not like that. You
Okay.
get it and you work whenever, when you till you
It's
can have it
correct,
till you
correct.
retire.
Mm.
Okay, but there it's 1 year. Why? Because after 1 year, you need to, as an artist, you need to upgrade your trend, upgrade yourself as an
Okay.
artist.
Okay.
So you have to keep upgrading,
Mm.
and then you come and get it again,
Get it done again.
get it done again.
Okay.
And in meanwhile, within a year, they will also check whether
Mm.
you have any records of crime, whether you have messed up or any skin, or
Okay,
whether the
okay,
skin
okay.
has turned into redness, or
Mm.
it's because that's
The
also matters, right?
People who are working with, are their skin safe?
Exactly. We are touching the skin and working. Okay.
Mm.
Next to the doctors, we are touching the skin and
Mm.
working, right? So also the hygiene, everything, all this
Okay.
matters a lot.
So in California, to hire a makeup artist, it is completely safe.
It's not about California, in the US
Oh, in
or any
entire US.
abroad country. Even
Okay,
in
okay.
Dubai, it is like
Oh,
that.
even in Dubai, it's the
Dubai,
same.
I think you need a license,
Okay.
but I don't think the process is that huge. But in US, yeah. it's
Okay, you
that.
definitely need one.
Mm.
Okay, okay, fine. So I always have this one doubt where does expensive products really matter in makeup? This I have also asked in one of the episodes with other makeup artists also. But I want an answer from you. Do you think that expensive products matter in giving a flawless output?
So more than anything, skill is the most important
Okay.
factor.
Mm.
Okay. If you know how to do makeup,
Mm.
okay. So it doesn't matter whether expensive product, if you're using an expensive product, or if you're going to use
Mm.
let's say Maybelline is a basic, everybody can
Okay.
get
Mm,
this
mm.
product. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
But so the longevity of the makeup
Makeup.
matters a lot. For
Okay.
example, if I use a product which is like Dior or
Mm.
Chanel or whatever, it will stay for long a day.
Oh,
It will
okay.
stay
Mm.
for long a day.
Mm.
It might not oxidize, like it might not give you the gray or thing. But even with those products, you need to be skilled enough. You should
To
be
use
very much skilled enough to know how to
Okay.
use the
Okay,
products.
okay. So you are telling that expensive products will increase the longevity of the makeup that stays.
Longevity,
Mm.
even the finish, and all
Mm.
these things might be. But you can also
Achieve the same level in Maybelline
I would not say same level.
Mm.
Achieve a decent makeup,
90-80%.
even
Mm.
with a regular makeup.
But you still, but that longevity of the makeup.
The finish, the longevity, and also the duration.
Okay. Why I'm asking is the 18-year-old who's starting into makeup right now, they won't have a lot of budget to start it, right?
Mm.
So at that time, should they get money and invest in a lot of expensive products, or start with the basic products and then build their vanity slowly? This
Ah,
was my point.
okay.
Let's say a 22-year-old who's getting into makeup industry.
They can get a
You will be
basic.
very surprised. There are a lot of 18-year-old who just want to get into makeup.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even I personally know few.
I'm so happy that makeup inspire
Yes,
a
yes,
lot
yeah.
of people.
Right after their schooling, they wanted to get into makeup. They don't want to do any college and all. They want to jump into makeup.
They want to become a makeup
Yeah,
artist.
that's why I asked you the first question, where is cosmetology a degree which is viable for them?
It might
Before-
helpful. It might
Mm.
be very much helpful also to
Okay,
learn
okay.
about the skin more. Definitely. But yeah, I think I'm so happy that 18 years old would want to pursue a passion.
Yes,
Even
18,
my
19
daughter
years
wanted
old.
to become a makeup artist.
Oh,
That's what she
really?
said. Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm like, why?
Mm.
Mom, I'll be a doctor first, and then I'll be a makeup artist.
Same like you.
Same. She said, I was so surprised that way she
Mm.
said. So I think people like
Okay, okay.
to play with the features and all.
Correct, correct. So what would be your suggestion to build with
The build with the basic products.
Okay.
Start with but the skincare alone, I think they have to be very
Okay.
careful to invest.
Mm.
I would not tell them to go for any not about expensive or unexpensive. Go for a right brand
Okay.
and use it. Go
See
for
a lot of reviews and see
exactly more than seeing a review. Go with and sit with the doctor,
okay,
dermatologist, and
Mm.
learn about what products to use. Why
Mm.
do you need? Whether you need it or not.
Mm.
People are using it without even they don't even require that products, but
Mm.
they're still using it because people are talking about it in Instagram. I think
Mm.
more than that, sit with the doctor, whether
Mm.
you need this product or not. Okay, get it, and then
Okay,
go
then
for it.
consult with the proper dermatologist,
Dermatologist and
then
get for a
take it.
skincare and basic products. You can use it.
Okay, okay, fine.
Like foundation, basic
Mm.
foundation. Not to go for very. I don't want to name any of the products,
Okay,
but
okay.
not to go for any unexpensive product, but just go for a basic, decent foundation. This is
Okay,
what you
okay.
need.
So being talking about that, so what would be your top 5 products that you go for? Top 5 makeup brands,
Makeup brands,
yeah,
which I like.
which you like.
I love working with Dior,
Okay.
Chanel.
Mm.
Chanel is my most favorite,
Mm.
and then
What do you like in that?
in Chanel?
Yeah.
I like their foundations. They have
Okay.
a beautiful foundation,
Mm,
which is not too thick.
Mm.
And also they have a very their the science behind the foundations is very creative. Like it's beautiful for many skins. And I also like Fenty, Rare Beauty blushes. I think even a college girl would like it, and a lot of celebrities also like it.
Okay.
Even my brides enjoy it. It fits for every category.
Okay.
So yeah, these are the brands where I like.
Okay. So now you are in this field. How do you choose to upgrade yourself in makeup? Like upgrade with the upcoming trends and all.
So my field, upgradation is the most important factor. I would do it every 6 months.
Okay.
But yearly once is what you needed to
Okay.
upgrade yourself.
How do you
See, it might be online upgradation, or you might go to an artist and learn. But I would feel like go to an artist and learn because it's an art. Okay, so where they can correct every strokes. It's like if they can correct your hand position, where they can correct your body position, because
Okay.
makeup is not about just you can't bend like that and keep doing it. When you go with a proper makeup art, I mean proper teacher, they will tell you how to balance your backbone position, how to, because it's a job where you're going to stand for 8 hours and going to work for films and all. So I think when you go and pursue an artist, it is better to learn from an individual artist rather than choosing an online platform, because online they'll be doing it, that they might not be correcting you. Okay. But even if they're correcting, the lighting in the camera will not show you the exact color or anything. So
and I think you'll get a lot of feedback when you go into offline sessions, no?
exactly, you will get a lot of knowledge. They share you a lot of knowledge. They will correct your mistakes. And even when they are doing a makeup, you will know whether as a makeup artist, even you will know whether the makeup is looking flawless in the naked eyes, whereas in the camera
You can't judge
you
by
cannot
camera.
judge, and people trust those makeup artists, like, and
Okay.
we all know it's a filter they're using. It's
Okay.
it's about the camera technique, but if you see the makeup in person, it might look bad.
Okay.
So I would prefer, if you're learning a skill, go to a teacher, proper artist, and then learn.
But then how do you choose this teacher? How do you choose someone? Who do you trust for
Who-
them to teach you to makeup?
See, Arvind, I upgrade myself, like, for example, if I wanted a vintage trend, if I want to upgrade myself in a vintage trend, choose a makeup artist. Where now everything is visible, like Instagram, there is a lot of people, a lot of brands which has been promoting an individual artist. So
Correct.
I think you can go and approach any based on your interest. You can go with
Okay,
the
you are
teacher.
telling like when your interest aligns with someone, you can approach them.
For example, if I want to learn, make my skin knowledge or a base, a foundation better, I would choose an artist and go and learn where I feel like she's good at it. If I want to make my vintage looks more better, then I will choose that artist and go and learn the vintage look with it. So that it just, you should know where to.
Okay,
If you want to learn your upgrade your bridal skill, you need to choose a bridal makeup artist who
Okay.
she has a lot of experience,
Experience.
and go for it. A
Okay.
bridal makeup artist cannot
Teach fashion.
teach fashion, but I mean, yeah, exactly, a bridal makeup artist cannot teach fashion. She doesn't know fashion. So you can't, or a fashion makeup artist cannot teach bridal because she doesn't know bridal.
Correct.
So you need to choose a teacher, right?
Then when we are talking about this, so what are all the type of makeup tutors that you should necessarily avoid? Because you see a lot of people and you think that they have a lot of students, but they might not be qualified enough to teach you makeup, right? So what are all these type of people that you should purposefully avoid?
See, for me, if I see a profile itself, I'll know whether they're a good makeup artist or not, because your eyes are
Your
trained
instinct.
and know that whether they're doing a great job. Whether is it a edit or is it a real makeup. So if you see my profile, I would have put like no edit, no
Oh,
filter.
okay.
So hashtag.
Good.
So I think people should deliver what they're exactly doing rather than putting a filter or anything. I would say, if you want to learn makeup, get an artist, get inspired by the artist, go and assist that artist for a few days, and then you will know whether she's doing a great job or not, and then you
Okay.
learn. Rather than that, you are seeing an Instagram post, okay, thousands of people, students are sitting there, and they will be like, they will think that, there are a lot of students. So obviously the teacher might be potential enough to teach, but that might.
But when there are a lot of students, how much of an individual attention they can give it to you when you enroll in that institution is also matters, right?
Exactly, it also matters. See, if she's a one person, she cannot handle like thousands or 500,
Correct.
whatever. She can't. she can handle maybe 20. If it's going to be a one-on-one
One-on-one
session,
sessions.
that's
Okay.
all she can do. That's all that's all the attention she can give to you. Okay, she will not have time to go and
Okay.
talk to everybody and come.
Okay,
She will
okay.
not correct your mistakes. She
Mm.
will not teach you how to do this, what, because being a student, you might have a different skill of delivering certain things, right? So I
Correct.
have to pick that skill and teach you in that way. I can't teach you my skill.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
my skill is this, you have to go with this only. No, that's not the right teacher. So according to the students talent, I have to pick the talent, and then I can teach them, okay, you can do this like this, you can do
Okay.
it better, even better than me. Couple of my students has done better than me, and I would be like, oh, I can use this technique.
Okay. Okay.
So that's
okay.
how it should be.
Okay. So are you planning to have any workshop or master classes?
Yeah, that's been it's been 3 years since I moved back, and
Okay.
a lot of enquiries has been getting.
Mm.
Yes, I would definitely do it.
Okay.
I wanted to
What
do
are
it
all the things that you would consider first
consider first
for teaching?
for teaching.
Yeah.
So being a teacher, I
Mm.
should be passionate enough to teach
Mm.
it first thing,
Okay.
because I've already been a cosmetologist
Yes.
teacher
Yes.
before.
Yeah.
So teaching is what I love love a
Mm.
lot, and being in makeup right now, to be honest, I do not have time to go for a
Okay.
teaching,
Mm.
but I would definitely want to open my own academy in future.
Mm.
But if at all, if I'm going to open, it should be a place where they know they should know what makeup is, because I feel like not many people, many of the people from here, they don't know what makeup, and they
Correct.
don't know what is how to teach, and I feel that way because that's how the news we are hearing, and I'm sure you would have also heard the same.
Yeah.
But I think it should be a proper school where they know.
There are people who overutilizing social media and just rely on what they can portray on social media rather than
Exactly.
focusing on the skill.
Exactly, rather than focusing on the skin. For example, many of my friends, or even the photographer friends or anybody, they used to we used to laugh at it. Nandini, like, why are you also going to dance in the reel
Okay.
when you're going to like give the certificates? And I feel that time it was funny, but then you step back and think about, okay, this is how makeup, the teaching industry has been gone outside. That's quite painful to know, rather
Okay,
than
okay.
because me being in a professional platform and all, it's a very big
Okay.
artistic industry. But again,
I also want to address one thing. You are the one makeup artist where you have not shown your face that much, but still you have gotten a lot of followers and lot of likes, and not only just social media validation, but genuine validation from models and other people who I've spoken to.
people don't even know my name, Nandini.
Yeah.
People call me Calvon.
Yes. Yeah.
And which is where I'm happy about it, because I feel more than you coming out and talking about your work, your skill should talk more.
Yes.
I think
That
that's
has
the best.
been-
That's the best. I think that's what gives you success in business.
Correct.
So I think I'm happy this way.
Okay. So from being a cosmetologist and starting makeup, you have grown in a rapid pace and in a short span of time.
Mm.
So what was the reason and how did you grow in a short span of time? This is one question, and the second question which will attach to this is, what would you suggest for someone to grow in a short span of time?
Okay. So after you saying me this, only I've come to know that okay,
Okay.
I've grown. Okay.
You are.
So it's been 3 years since I started my journey. This 3 years, one thing I was very particular about is my passion. No matter what, I should never give up on it. Makeup is something, is more of a therapy to me. If I don't touch a skin every day, it's going to depress me.
Oh, really?
So
Okay.
it's like, for me, it's a everyday job. I don't have Sundays off. I don't have any off.
Okay.
I hardly sleep like 4 hours max a day,
Okay.
honestly speaking.
Okay.
So when I started my career, there was no sleep only. But right now, I think 4 to 5 hours is what I needed to sleep. Yeah, family, you have to sacrifice on a family life, where you might not be able to attend your kids' sports day or annual day. I think I have not attended any of this. I'm so
Okay.
sorry. I have to say sorry to my daughter. But yeah, but maybe once a year I can go for a school and all. So sacrifices towards your passion is what you have to
Okay.
do it, but also hardworking. Like you need to work really hard, because we are in a running race competition where a lot of people are running with you.
Correct.
A lot of great artists, lot of better artists also running with you. But if the client want to choose one among you, then you need to be a potential enough to stand out and
You have
you
to
know
outshine
prove
them.
yourself. Yeah. So I think, according to me, passion
Okay.
is what lights up
Okay.
everything. And wherever I'm standing right now, it's because of the
Okay.
passion towards it.
So won't you burn out when you work on Sundays also?
I do burn out.
Okay. What do you do? Not when
Talk
you
to
burn.
yourself, get motivated, talk to
Okay.
yourself, just
Mm.
keep your eyes and tell that, okay, this is what I have to achieve.
Mm.
For example, I told you that for Keerthi ma'am, like I
Mm.
just like, whenever I touch a celebrity, I'll be like, okay, next celebrity will be Keerthi.
Okay. Okay.
This is what I have told
Mm,
myself.
mm.
Next celebrity, I have to prove
Mm,
myself. Where Keerthi ma'am likes my makeup,
Mm.
then she should like my makeup.
Mm.
That's what I keep in myself. So
Okay.
anything it might be. For example, if I want to choose a brand and I feel like, okay, I need to go and work with a
with them.
certain brand, you need to take a path,
Mm,
right? The
mm.
right path. You just have to choose the right person to work with. You
Mm.
need to choose the right portfolio where you have to make the brand by the picture.
Okay.
So
Okay.
you need to be always thinking about which art to prove, how to prove myself better. So I think constant thinking
Mm.
and constantly putting yourself, proving yourself will definitely take you to places
Okay.
without a doubt. Even I didn't even turn back. Like I didn't even. I right now when I'm sitting right now here, I'm thinking, okay, yeah, I started from people who has been exploiting me. Like, okay, come
Yeah.
for this amount of money. This is what we have budget,
Mm.
and I choose. I said, okay.
Okay.
For me, okay, I thought, okay, that day I'm going to touch a skin
Mm.
which is going to give me practice.
Okay.
So that leads me
Mm.
to an experienced makeup artist.
Correct.
So
Okay.
that is it.
So let's say for someone who's starting right now and they wanted to get into makeup, what would be your one advice for them?
Okay.
Mm.
So this industry is not easy.
Mm.
It possesses you, it challenges you, it demands whatever you have.
Mhm.
Okay. All you have to do is deliver the right thing.
Mm.
So that's the most important thing. And I think more than anything, you should have the passion towards your job. That should be that's the most important thing. Opportunities can be created, doors will be open, but what about passion? If you don't have passion, then I don't think nothing is going to help you.
Mm.
So once you develop your passion, go with the right person to work with. Choose your person, whoever you're working with, because your time is valuable.
Mm.
So you always have to be very, very careful who you work with. I have worked with many, lot of people, but many posts has not come to my profile.
Oh,
Also,
okay.
I have not posted
Mhm.
because you should be in a position to know whether it has been clicked well, it has been it has been delivered well. If it is not
Not
delivered,
delivered.
please don't post it,
Okay.
because that's your portfolio where your clients is going to buy.
Correct.
That every single picture.
This dilemma is also has been with models and with the makeup artists also.
Mm.
So they think if whatever it is they have to post, but I don't think that is the case.
I think it's not necessary. It's you who have to choose what to post and what not to post, because it's the profile which is going to talk.
Mm.
People will not talk about you. They will say that, okay, you might get a word of mouth saying, hey, she's a great artist, but
Correct,
end of
correct,
the day, your profile is going to talk. The second question is, could you please share me her profile or portfolio?
Exactly.
Right? So
So just because an entire team is working on it, I understand the level of hard work and labor goes into that.
exactly.
But if that doesn't match with your vibe of the profile, I
Please
don't think you
post
should
it. I
post
think
it.
you should be
Mm.
selfish enough to say no.
Okay.
And say okay, maybe for the next shoot we can work on it. I'm not very sure about this. It's
Okay.
okay to say.
Mm.
So yeah, that's the most important thing.
Okay. So I want to end this podcast with one small thing which I've observed personally. So I just want to thank you for inspiring all of us, because you have grown in such a rapid period of time, such a short span of time. But that only happened because you were able to work every single day. I was talking to Sia the other day, and she was telling me Nandini would do makeup every week. Every week she will be doing a shoot.
Mm.
So when you do a shoot every week, you'll obviously get better at your craft,
Mhm.
and the universe will obviously push better opportunities to you.
Exactly.
So thank you for inspiring us.
Thank you so much for calling, Arvind. Thank you so much.
Thank you for watching this episode till the end, and subscribe if you liked it. And also please do let us know if you have any questions for upcoming makeup artists who will be coming to our show soon.